like that soundtrack was actually a very, because I listen to a lot of metal. Like I listen to uh like Napalm Death, shit like that. Like most,
Right, right.
yeah, like 90% of the shit I listen to outside of hip hop is like Suffocation. And so there's a lot of shit when people try to make metal. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking snob. I'll say I'm bougie about that shit. I'm like, man, this shit sucks. I'm not listening to this shit. He made it something where I'm like, holy, what the fuck? Like, this is actually good thrash, and it's like one guy with a fucking keyboard, one dude.
Right.
Like
So,
it's real good for what you're doing in the game too. Like
oh
it's
yeah,
not too much to where you can't focus. Like it's just right for what you're doing.
oh man,
Mm-hmm.
2016 was so good with that fucking opening where you're like, we have Samuel Hayden with that deep voice where he's like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
yeah, and he goes, we had acceptable losses. We had losses, but this was all done in the name of progress. And he fucking smashes that fucking elevator thing, and it, like,
Mm-hmm.
man, like games like that. If Bethesda isn't making games like that anymore, like, because they put a lot of shit into Starfield, and they really thought it would. I think they thought that, like, I mean, it's like Drake when Drake released shit where he thought, oh yeah, I'll just fucking beat Kendrick off the street, and it's like it doesn't work like that. Like
Don't
it
work
does,
like that.
yeah, because it's like Drake never. He's always been a confused artist because like he started
Right.
doing the mafia shit, then he tried to do the lover boy shit, which was like just wrong. Like you can't. It's a type of music you can't do right. Like there's
Exactly.
fucking like who's that weird fucking not weird, but the guy from Centerview, Ray J. Like Ray J
Mm-hmm.
talks shit, say what he says, but people will listen to Ray J. They'll be like, oh yeah, he's kind of weird, but I fuck with him because Ray J has the masculine like counterbalance. Drake,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even feminine because like feminine isn't a bad thing. Drake has like a fucking bitchiness, a fucking passive aggressive,
A fact,
fucking
bro.
just
I agree 100%.
yeah. He's like, because I don't, man, shit. I like women. I like femininity. I do not like Drake, so I'm reluctant to say he's being feminine. He's just a fucking he's a fucking pussy. I don't know how else to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Step up by default.
Oh,
Creekside, no recall. All I
Because
know
I
is
remember
like
like
Kobe, we balled and crashed out, nigga.
everybody
Fuck
at these
y'all.
dispensaries
Big
I used to
time
work
like
at
Rat
used to
Pack,
bump
big
his
nigga,
shit
no
so
mouth,
they
no
turn
rap. You
people's
can go
shit
ahead,
off
run the
that they was
facts back.
playing.
I'm the one that got you
Turn
on
off
the
your whole
board.
playlist you spent
Big
3 hours
nigga like a
making
prophet.
just to play Drake.
Fuck me, could call me
Only
hot.
for him to
Pay
get
to play
splattered
with the
within
fatty.
1
Even though
year
I
with just
supplied.
two
Popping
songs
out, I
within a month.
surprised
Like
him. Block
those,
work, I just fired him.
those two
Strip
songs,
my bag
Euphoria
tied
and
him.
Not Like Us,
Whole set full of
single-handedly
problems.
fucking
Put a nigga
destroyed
in.
Drake and did what Pusha T couldn't.
I
And
mean,
now the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the world is saved. Like the whole world is saved because of that shit. Because like before Not Like Us came out, the radio had all plans to just play Drake for the rest of the fucking year. Like they'd be playing him
Oh,
over Snoop Dogg and
I
Dre right
ain't
now. Like they
lying.
they wouldn't
That's
even
crazy.
they wouldn't even. Yeah, it was bad because they like right now. If all that shit that happened this year didn't happen, like they'd still be playing Drake on the radio nonstop
Yep.
over Snoop and Dre. Like they would be playing
Mm-hmm.
Drake with Sexy Red. And they would be playing that shit to the fucking ground. Like, oh man, that new shit with Drake and Sexy Red drop. Let's play that. Oh yeah, let's play that back to back, and then play the Foghorn, then play that shit again. But now it's like people can really hear what the fuck is going on. Like, and I'm not even
Mm-hmm.
talking about the West Coast right now. Like, I want to hear shit from everywhere. Like now that
Exactly.
that spell is broken. Like now that spell is broken, I wanna hear like even all the artists I used to listen to, if they happen to have some new shit now, because like this Snoop and Dre, like the fact that they're at the age they are now and they're still able to pump out a project like this, I was so surprised. I was like, damn, like they didn't miss a step. So now it's like I want to hear everybody's shit. Like if Exhibit got
Mm-hmm.
some new shit, I'll listen to that too. I don't, but I want to hear everybody's shit. Like
Nigga, you know my daughter's school anytime. If any of them kids anything about Not Like Us, nigga, they can tell you bar for bar.
yeah, that's another thing too. Like I ain't never heard a diss song because I haven't heard that song in a minute, and I was listening to that shit yesterday. I was like, damn, this was a really well written diss song that got the point across, and it wasn't
Any
vulgar.
the new Gen X,
Like,
they
yeah,
playing
like
that shit in music class.
yeah, because it's like it wasn't vulgar, and he had like three different hooks. Like all of them were catchy hooks. And like, and I was listening to this shit yesterday, like listening to it differently, like, damn, like he really did break down the writing. He was like, all right, so at the end, we're gonna have it, freaky ass nigga, he has 69 God, hey, 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 like that shit right there, that shit catches, like all the kids who heard that shit are gonna be singing that shit.
They do, bro. That's a new term,
Like,
nigga. 69.
yeah, like,
My God, these kids, that's what they call it.
yeah, because that shit is different now. Because it
Oh,
like
man.
I was listening, I was like, damn, this is the most kid friendly, successful diss song. Like he didn't have to say, like fuck your sister, fuck this, fuck that. He didn't say none of that shit. He just did his song, called him a pedophile, and like made that shit catchy. Chose a good ass beat, and I was like, yo, that right there is the fucking nuke. Like that nigga got a 25 kill with that. That he did that shit so good that I don't even want to hear no nigga from Drake's camp try to even come back to that shit. Like all the niggas about. Like I don't even know who Baka is. Like I had never heard of Baka until that song, but I know enough about Baka to where it's like, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga.
Yeah. Shit. So Tory though, I'm not gonna say he's gonna beat Kendrick, nothing like that. I'm kind of excited to see Tory jump in though, because I feel like Tory would, off pure professionalism, Tory's not gonna do what Drake did. Tory would keep it above the belt, like.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to bar out, but Tory can't.
I mean,
Tory's gotta leave it alone because Tory's in jail right now, and
like
he has accusations. He has accusations of shooting at a black woman in the foot. Nah, Drake. I mean Kendrick ain't going for that shit.
Yeah, Tory better leave it alone because he spends 90% of his time in the States.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't like Drake. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't live. He's from Canada, but he ain't live in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like leave it alone.
Yeah, cause it's like shit's different now. Cause it's like even out here, like our best, like some of our best battlers. I don't know if they could go at Kendrick for the fact that like Kendrick is a mystery. Like there's no ammo to like rap about. Like you don't like that. That's a hard thing to do, especially now today. Like any other dude, it's like, oh, okay, like he was on TMZ this year doing this shit. He was wilding out. He was drunk. Like there's footage of such and such leaving the club drunk. For Kendrick, there's none of that shit. Like you basically just gotta make calls and see if maybe you can get like some surveillance footage or some shit. But like he's
right
real
now
smart.
To leave Kendrick. It's best to leave him alone right now.
Yeah, right now it's exactly.
Just leave him alone, bro.
Like he'll. Like Andrew Schultz gotta chill. Andrew Schultz.
He gotta chill.
Yeah, because Andrew Schultz, like he's because he's not a rapper. Like he's a comedian that's already kind of like going down. Like he's gotta leave that shit alone. Like there's no
he's way out of his element. Leave that alone.
Yeah,
because he's
out.
Yeah, because he's jumping out a window with the shit he's trying to prove or say or whatever he's trying to do. He's jumping out a window.
Yeah, I think he's trying to commit suicide.
I gotta go into Neem's server and run tonight's movie. I'm being the watch party. But if you guys wanna jump in there too, feel free.
Yeah, what you running?
I'm running that movie The Night Before with Seth Rogen and
I'm doing that.
I'm running that shit tonight.
Shit, man, though, I want to say this.
Yeah, I gotta pull that shit out. Yeah, because I'm about to cook dinner while this movie runs. I for sure.
Man, I like, that's the coolest thing about Kendrick though, is first off, Kendrick made an extremely like difficult concept simple, which is a sign of a good teacher. Second off, if you're gonna diss Kendrick, well, this is what makes it so hard, right? Like, you have to diss him on like a molecular level. Like, you have to go to the core of who he is and prove that who
Mm-hmm.
he is a bad thing, and that is an extremely fucking
Yeah.
difficult diss.
Yeah.
Like
And
that,
Mm-hmm.
like that
yeah,
is a diss you can't like. And I don't think anyone could really do that. And but that's the thing.
yeah,
If Tori does
it's
it,
complicated.
I've
It's
seen it with. It's a friendly fade. If Tori
yeah,
jumps
yeah,
in, Tori, no, because Tori knows the consequences. I'm sure of. Uh, Drake didn't, or Drake felt immune to the consequences, so he could be talking about like a dude beating his wife or how his fucking he was molested. Like that shit was disgusting. I mean, that shit made me want to be like, yeah, I like someone should beat you with a fucking like sock filled with an 8 ball. Like they should just fucking rearrange your fucking
yeah.
brain.
It's
Let's go.
yeah, yeah, it's hard because it's like Drake had everything to lose, and Kendrick didn't really have that much to lose in that. It was
Exactly, bro.
like the yeah, because the
Exactly.
position
And
Kendrick's in now too, it's like if anyone wants to beef with Kendrick, they have to be accepted by his fan base, and that. So like what I mean is like Andrew Schultz right now, like this nigga, his whole comedy career, like that shit don't even matter. Once that nigga said whatever he said back to Kendrick, like everybody's
mm-hmm.
after him now, and like to me that's crazy. So like even another rapper who's like been around for a while, the game has
Right.
been around for decades, and
Yeah.
he's proved himself lyrically, all that. But if he said Kendrick's name wrong in a line right now, like I don't even think it would go to diss
Oh,
songs.
he'd
It
be
would just
dead.
be everybody on yeah, like everybody on the internet like shitting on him terrible, digging up footage, like sending his family
Oh yeah.
letters and shit, like all kinds of crazy shit. Like it wouldn't even make it to the song. Like it would, and that's another thing too. Like it's different now. And like even back to Lil Wayne, like I know like for a little bit people were thinking that Lil Wayne might diss Kendrick. I don't think they will because they have a really good song together. Like I know that
Mm-hmm.
like deep down like it's gonna get resolved. But at the same time, like Lil Wayne, like he's known, like his lyrical abilities is up there, and like even right now, like if they went at it, it would just be crazy because like the fan base is so different now than like 10 years ago. Like people are on some like we don't like we won't even let you get there. Like you can't even get you can't even get a
Right.
song out because we're like destroying your reputation online because we
Hmm.
didn't even accept you as and like and it's crazy because Kendrick has nothing to do with that. Like that's just fans going like Beyonce level, like doing their but
Mm-hmm.
it's like right now with like these rap beefs and shit, like that's another aspect of it. Like Tory Lane's like the fans out here on the West Coast because of the shit that Drake did after the battle, like probably won't even let that shit happen. They might just be like taking it into their own hands and like
Mm-hmm.
he, they gave him a mural outside of Tams and that shit got sprayed on. So now like people are not letting any like they're not letting nothing happen to Kendrick and like
Right.
it's yeah it's a different play field now like there's like businesses and corporations in play like I find it ironic that since Jay-Z's in charge of like putting people up on the Super Bowl like now all of a sudden he's getting pulled into this Diddy shit with like no base behind the claims like the Jane Doe who accused him of that shit like a lot of her claims are already fucking coming back like not making sense and like people are starting to get on that but they're not putting in as much effort
Mm-hmm.
as putting it out there that her shit is made up as when they were like slandering his name and like everyone was running with the whole like every like podcaster was running with that shit like oh can you believe Jay-Z did this but like
Right.
now that like her shit falling apart like no one's doing the same effort of oh man that shit was all false we gotta let everyone know everyone just
Let's
ran with
get
that
it. Let's
shit
get it.
and just that's that but like shit is changing this year like after K-Dot does the Super Bowl like it's like everything's gonna be different and I'm really hoping too that like the radio sticks on this like we need to play
Mustard.
actually I can't even say the radio's on that but they definitely needed to start playing everything like every region, every coast. Like, cause I need to know what
Mm-hmm.
albums are popping. I need to know what albums are popping over here, over there, over here.
Right.
Over yeah, and like that shit was killing me. Cause like this whole time Drake's been on the fucking radio and shit. Like I ain't hearing nothing that's like coming out that's real good. Like this year, like
that
all
shit
my
changed all his
yeah.
fans everywhere, bro.
Yeah, cause like
Let's get it,
when I look
baby.
back at my album reviews, cause me and one of my homies are about to talk about this on the next Biohazard, but it's like all my favorite rappers dropped this year. Like I think all of them except maybe one, but like all my favorite rappers dropped albums this year. Like I feel like part of it was because they knew that
Ready to
Drake was
strap
like off
in.
the radio, cause like
Right.
I like Dog Pound, Corrupt and Daz dropped the album this year. The East Side has
Right.
dropped the album this year. Like
Right.
those two groups alone are like they ain't been rapping in like the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's crazy that they all dropped this year. Freddie Gibbs dropped this year. Like I didn't even know he had an
He got a
album.
hot drop,
Like
huh?
I think that nigga was like, oh shit, Drake's off the radio. Oh bet, let me drop some shit too.
Go ahead and get in there.
Like, Yeah, cause like when Eastside is when they dropped their EP, I was like, what the fuck are they doing dropping? Like they rapped in years. Like this shit must be changed.
No, what the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like when you get the biggest dope boy out of the way, nigga.
Fuck, I wasn't
Everybody
trying to
pick this dumbass nigga up.
Yeah, cause it's like
Same
every
shit.
like all these Eminem dropped this year. Like DJ Quick came out of retirement. Like Eastside came out of retirement. Dog Pound came out of retirement.
Right, and it don't even have nothing to do with like Drake as a lyricist. Like we know
Yeah,
him
don't-
as
it-
that.
Yeah, it's
ain't-
just
it
like
ain't
now.
even that. It's just the push that he had behind him.
Yeah,
Bro. He was just
yeah, cause that shit was
powerhouse.
bad. Cause I remember like every dispensary, that's all they would play. Like every dispensary you go to, like playing Drake. Like every
God.
car that passes by playing Drake.
stop
Every
going up here
In-N-Out
with this
burger, you're hearing
Bum
Drake.
chasing these bum ass
Facts,
niggas.
bro.
Like shit. Like I know that there's more music out there. I know that there's more music, and it's like now with now that nigga is absent. Like his whole shit got taken out. Like I ain't heard a song by him in months.
Not one.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I feel so bad. I might even go on Spotify and listen to just one of his songs later, just to throw that nigga a penny. But it's
I
like
ain't lying.
they took his whole shit away. That nigga was like had fucking like millions coming in like daily, probably. And all that shit is just gone now. Like that nigga, like ooh, damn. Like they're not even gonna consider playing one of his songs on the soundtrack for the next Black Panther movie.
Hell
Like,
no.
like that shit. Oh, that shit's. I don't even know if that nigga ever performed at a Super
And
Bowl.
this bitch like we never left.
Niggas, Drake can go back to that thank me later and take care type shit.
Oh.
Go back to that. Just go back to singing
yeah,
and whining.
that-
nigga. That's what
Yeah,
you need to
Out here
do.
stuck on some shit.
that nigga might be. That nigga not. Oh, I don't know what he might have to do a song with Will Smith. He might have to do
Team
a song
still
with Will
fucking
Smith.
firing on these niggas. Fuck it. Let's go.
Like,
To get back, bitch ass
like if
niggas.
you do a song with Will
Yeah.
Smith, I'll probably be like, oh okay, shit. I gotta fuck with this. Let me see what they talk about. Like that's the
I
only
can't
way.
remember who it was.
That's the
Somebody
only
told me
way.
they heard Will Smith doing drill. I said, what? Will Smith
Yeah,
dropped a drill joint?
him and Jordan Lucas have a
Bitch-ass
song that's
niggas.
out, and like I was like, I don't know, but then I listened to a little piece. I was like, you know what? This shit ain't that bad, but I still haven't
Right,
finished
niggas
the
gotta
song.
remember Will used to be a spitter. We gotta give him something,
Yeah,
you know, give it to him.
Cause he's back on that shit. Like he's back on that. I can't even lie, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, like, did Joyner write this? But when I listen, I'm like, nah, I can see this being Will. I can see this being Will. I feel like this is a Will Smith verse, but like, I gotta finish the song because when I was listening, I was like, damn, this shit is dope. Like, it's not Big Willie style either. It's like some modern. It's kind of like what Snoop just did. It's like some modern shit. Like it works. Like I don't even think I heard
Nigga's
Joyner's part. I
trash.
think I was just hearing
Let's
Will's
go.
part. But I was like, you know what? This shit sounds dope. This works. This shit works. Like his flow is different too. I'm like, damn, this shit work. Like all these,
Loaded
like
back here.
you know what it is? You know what it is? I figured it out. This whole time, Drake, that nigga's been sucking the power out of all the fucking musicians that weren't on the radio. That nigga's been That nigga's kryptonite. Like he's been making it so all them niggas don't have power, but now that nigga's gone, everyone's dropping their best shit. That nigga Freddie Gibbs woke up. He stopped fucking with that white bitch. Now his career is back in shape. Like no more scandals on that nigga. He's rapping woke now. He's back to being woke on the fucking crazy bitch.
I've been banging your boy out of Stockton. What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? My boy Steve Meade out of Sacramento turned me on. Spike Morris.
Oh my god, this dumbass shit, dog. I don't believe I just.
You said Skype Norton?
Psych Morrison.
Oh, Psych Norton. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be on the lookout.
Morrison, yeah, M.O. Yeah, he been around
Get
for a
down.
minute. Yeah, Psych Morrison.
Ain't got no plates.
M-O-R-R-I-S-I-O-N. Yeah, I-S-O-N. Psych Morrison. Yeah, he's a spitter. Been fucking with that nigga for the past couple of days, listening to that nigga.
I wonder if he's on
Green's still over here, bet.
something I've listened to before.
Yeah, probably so. He out of Stockton though. Like Psych Morrison, that nigga. Yeah, spitter.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Oh, this is showing me Silk Morrison.
Let's go.
Yeah, Psych like psychic. P-S-Y. How you spell it? P-S-Y-P-H. Yeah, Morrison. I think he's from Stockton. So he come up that way somewhere.
Bitch ass nigga fucking back.
Yeah, he looks like someone from Stockton.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move
A
it.
shooter up there. I'm like, where the nigga go down there?
Your squad.
I'm gonna hop in the name server and run this movie. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over there too.
Enemy
Show for
UAV
show.
is online.
Feel free, Drizz, if you wanna hop in while you stream. I'm gonna have a movie running.
Alright, yeah, I'll tap in.
For show. Alright, I'll see you over there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Trying to get another dub in this war zone.
Enemy UAV is online.
Man, watch that movie. Shit.
Alright, hell yeah, I pulled up.
Five squads still operational in the AO.
He went up here. Damn, shooter.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Trying to rock with your ass, nigga. Where'd that nigga go? Oh boy, that was chasing me, he did. My teammate got to be AFK. Ain't no way.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
This game is dog shit. This game is dog shit. Like, how do I just get one shot, bro? Like, come on with that. Like, how I just don't break my plates. That is fucking crazy. First shot missed, and the second one he just just knocked me. You know, this shit is so fucking trash.
Ready. Resurgence window is about to close.
Fucking trash.
For redeployment. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Kai, what? Oh man, I'm getting the fuck off this shit, nigga. Like, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, dog. Like, what the fuck is that? Fuck it, bro. This nigga's lagging and shit. Shit, trash. Shit is fucking trash.
Fire sales done.
Fucking
Prices
bullets
are
just ghosting through the nigga and shit.
Time for
What the
vengeance.
fuck are we
You're
talking about,
redeployed.
man?
second chances.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, how I don't knock this, bro? Like, come the fuck
UAV
on.
in the area.
Eyes on enemy.
This shit is so gay. That's what I'm talking about. Shooting the fuck out this nigga, but it taking all them shots to knock this nigga, whatever the fuck, just to break his plays. Fucking trash. Man, come on, bro. This shit is fucking weak, dog. Nah, these niggas is fucking gotta be cheating.
Keep the pressure on.
Bruh, you get me the fuck out of this shit, dog. This shit is so fake. This shit is so fake.
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. You were 1 of 10 remaining. Not bad.
Let me see this stupid shit, cause I guarantee you, like, they gonna win, right?
Gas is closing in.
Yeah, I've seen enough, bro.